30 days, 20 minutes a day, and your English changes. Not study harder English, not memorize more grammar English, real English, spoken English, your English. That is what this series is. I'm Emma. Welcome to Speak English Daily. A 30-day speaking challenge designed for one thing only: to make English feel natural coming out of your mouth. If you're just finding this channel, welcome, genuinely. This session works completely on its own. You don't need day one, you don't need any background. Just follow along, speak out loud, and you'll feel the difference by the end. And if something clicks today, the full 30-day journey starts at day one, right in the pinned comment. No pressure, just an open door. For everyone coming back from day 4, day 1, your mouth learned to move. Day 2, your brain started thinking in English. Day 3, you built the reflex. Day 4, you dropped the sear. Day 5, today is the day you stop repeating English and start speaking it. Let's go. Quick note before we start. For everyone coming from day 4, you already have the reflex, and you've already removed the fear. Today, we take the next step. We make it sound like you. Now, before we practice, I want to redefine something. What does natural English actually sound like? Natural English is not perfect. It is not full sentences. It is not thinking too much. It is simple, connected, and real. Think about how you talk in your own language. You don't plan every word. You don't check every grammar rule. You just talk, and it flows. Today, that is what we are training. Don't try to be correct. Try to be natural. Let's warm up. 5 sentences. But listen to how these are different from day 4. These don't sound like study sentences. They sound like things a real person says, because they are. Say them that way, casual, easy, like you're talking to a friend. You might feel slow at first. That's fine. Don't stop. I just say what I can. I just say what I can. I just say what I can. Round 2. Feel the pause at the dots. That natural hesitation is what makes it sound real. I just say what I can. I just say what I can. Round 3. Casual, like you are telling a friend. No performance. I just say what I can. I just say what I can. I don't think too much. I just speak. I don't think too much. I just speak. I don't think too much. I just speak. Again, the second sentence is a decision. I just speak. Say it like you've decided. I don't think too much. I just speak. I don't think too much. I just speak. Last round. Relaxed and confident. This is your new way of speaking. I don't think too much. I just speak. I don't think too much. I just speak. I speak, and I keep going. I speak, and I keep going. I speak, and I keep going. Round 2, feel the momentum in keep going. It doesn't stop. Neither do you. I speak, and I keep going. I speak, and I keep going. Round 3, forward motion. No hesitation, just flow. I speak, and I keep going. I speak, and I keep going. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. Again, say this like you actually believe it, because after 4 days, you should. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. Final round, say it gently. This is permission, not pressure. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. I just talk naturally. I just talk naturally. I just talk naturally. Round 2. The pause before naturally is everything. Let it breathe. I just talk naturally. I just talk naturally. Round 3. Say it like it's already true, because after today, it will be. I just talk naturally. I just talk naturally. Good. Those 5 sentences are not just warm-up. They are the mindset for everything that comes next. Hold on to that feeling. Now, this is where day 5 starts to feel different. In day 1 through 4, most sentences were standalone. One idea, one sentence. Today, reconnect. 3 parts, 1 flow. This is how real conversation sounds, not separate sentences. One thought that keeps moving forward. Listen to how the parts connect. Then say the full line together. That flow, that is natural English. Listen to how it flows. 3 parts, 1 breath. I stayed home. Watched a movie. And just relaxed. I stayed home, watched a movie, and just relaxed. I stayed home, watched a movie, and just relaxed. That sounds natural. Now say it one more time, like you're telling a friend over coffee. Now, listen to how it flows. 3 parts, 1 breath. I had a few meetings. Finished a report. And called it a day. Now, all together. I had a few meetings, finished a report, and called it a day. I had a few meetings, finished a report, and called it a day. That sounds natural. Say it one more time, casual, like you're wrapping up the day with a colleague. Called it a day is natural English for finished work. Say it casually. Listen to how it flows. 3 parts, 1 breath. I'm a little tired. But I feel good. Because I'm improving. Now, all together. I'm a little tired, but I feel good because I'm improving. I'm a little tired, but I feel good because I'm improving. That sounds natural. One more time. Honest and easy, like you're texting a friend how you feel. Notice how because connects the feeling to the reason. That structure is everywhere in English. Listen to how it flows. 3 parts, 1 breath. I want to practice more. Get better at speaking. And feel confident in conversations. Now, all together. I want to practice more, get better at speaking, and feel confident in conversations. I want to practice more, get better at speaking, and feel confident in conversations. That sounds natural. Say it one more time, like you mean every word, because you do. 3 goals, 1 sentence. This is how English speakers talk about what they want. Did you feel the flow? That is connected speaking, and you just did it 4 times. That is not a small thing. Right now, this is where most learners stop, but you won't. This section is different from everything we have done before. I am not going to give you a sentence to repeat. Actually, I want you to try something different before we start. Think of one thing that happened to you today. One small thing. A coffee, a conversation, a feeling, anything. Do you have it? Good. Hold on to that. Because in this section, that is what you are going to say in English, that real thing from your real day. Instead, I am going to give you a topic, and I want you to talk about it. Say anything. Use the words you have. Make it simple. Make it yours. There is no wrong answer here. There is no perfect sentence. There is only speaking, and that is enough. Topic 1. Your morning. You can say, I woke up at, I felt, I had, then I. Now, say anything. Just talk. Don't worry about full sentences. Just talk. I woke up early. I felt tired. I had coffee. That is real English. Topic 2. Something you like. You can say, I really like because it makes me feel. Say anything. Just talk. Anything. Food, music, a place, a person. Just say something real about yourself. Topic 3. How you are feeling right now. You can say, right now I feel because today I think. Say anything. Just talk. Honest is better than perfect. I feel a bit tired but proud. That is enough. That is natural. Topic 4. What you want to do this week. You can say, this week, I'm planning to, I hope I can. Say anything. Just talk. Real plans. Real words. This is you using English to talk about your actual life. You just talked about yourself in English, not scripted, not repeated, yours. That is what natural speaking looks like. All right, this is the most important part of day 5. In day 3, we had the reflex round. Fast, no pause, maximum pressure. Today, this is different. This is the flow round. I'm going to give you a topic, and you talk for 10 seconds. No script, no perfect sentence. Just talk. If you run out of words, keep going anyway. Fill the space. Use simple words. Repeat yourself if you need to. Just don't stop. This is the closest thing to a real conversation that we have done in this series, and you are ready for it. Round 1. 10 seconds. Start with anything. I woke up, I had breakfast, I came here. Simple is perfect. Talk about your day so far. What did you do? How did you feel? Round 2. 10 seconds. Don't plan it. Just open your mouth and start. The words will come. Talk about something you enjoy. A hobby, a food, a place, anything. You are already more natural than you were 10 minutes ago. Feel that. Round 3. 10 seconds. No pause this time. This one matters because it's true. Say it like it matters. Talk about why you are learning English. What do you want? Where do you want to go with it? Three rounds, 30 seconds of free English. That is not a drill. That is speaking. I want you to stop for just a moment. Think about what happened in this video. You didn't just repeat sentences. You talked about your morning. You talked about something you enjoy. You talked about why you are here. Today, you didn't just repeat English. You started using it. You said things that were yours, not perfect, but real. And that is how real speaking begins. And that is day 5. Day 1, train your mouth. Day 2, train your brain. Day 3, build the reflex. Day 4, remove the fear. Day 5, found your voice. If you didn't stop speaking today, you did something most learners never reach. Most learners practice for months without ever saying anything that is truly theirs. Today, you did, in day 5. Now, go to the comments and type. If you spoke more naturally today, comment, day 5 done. And if you want, tell me one thing you said in section 5 or section 6, one real sentence about your day or your life or why you're here. I read every single comment and I want to see your progress. And if you want to follow the full 30-day journey, the complete playlist and schedule are in the pinned comment below. Don't lose the momentum you are building. Now, day 6. Day 6. We make your English sound clearer. Not faster, clearer. Because when you speak clearly, people don't just understand you, they remember you. See you in day 6. Keep speaking, keep flowing, keep going.